Hey, good morning, guys. I am having my smoothie for breakfast. So this is some strawberries, bananas, almond milk. I got the one that's unsweetened. Some water, some spinach, and some oatmeal. And it's okay. It's actually pretty good. So that's what I'm having for starters, and then this is gonna be my tea. Oopsie. I have this big thing with my peppermint and mango ginger tea bag. Little tea bags too, and my water. This is the bigger one. So this is gonna be my hydration for the day. Yeah, I'm sitting in the parking lot. I got to work, but it's raining, so I'm just waiting. I'm early, so I'm just waiting a little bit to see if the rain is gonna ease up so I can go inside. So this is the start to a new week. I'll try to give an update about last week, being the first week that I started my diet and exercise. So last week it started off okay, but like midweek that it got hard. It got really hard. The hardest part for me though was not the day part, because I did meal prep. So I had lunch and dinner, which I made I think like last Monday because I was off from work. So I had like, I did the meal prep for those. I had salmon for dinner, salmon with brown rice and beans, and I had some fried chicken, which I did in the air fryer with the same rice and beans, but I did brown rice instead of the regular white rice. So I had that for the entire week, and I did some steamed veggies, so I added those too. There are times when I just like did some cucumbers, like a side or whatever. But for the most part, that was it for my lunch and my dinner. However, I think on Friday I got off work a little bit earlier than usually, and I got off work. No, I actually had lunch at work. I did. Yes, I had my lunch at work, but then I went to this Jamaican grocery store and I was buying some stuff, and I just fell for some curd-goat. So I had curd-goat with a very small amount of rice and steamed cabbage, and I surprised myself because normally, I'm gonna buy more rice than the steamed veggies, but I flipped the switch and I did the more veggies and less rice. And I had that, maybe I didn't eat it all at once. Another thing that I did different last week was I tried to drink a lot of water, and the tea that I showed you, the Hydro Flask, that's new for me too. So I did that with I think most of last week I did that. I didn't drink it all every single day, but for the most part I drank most of it. I'm trying to drink a lot more water. So the bigger Hydro Flask has more water, and and then the other one has, the smaller one, it's a little bit smaller, has tea. And that, I think, even though it's tea, it still counts. I still count it towards my my water intake. The most challenging part for me last week really was nighttime. Not nighttime, but like early morning, because when I get up like 2 excuse me, like 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the mornings, when I have to breastfeed, I'm hungry, so I tend to have something that I'm not supposed to have because it's easy to eat. There are times when I get up from one feeding, I'll have like some fruits because I bring stuff upstairs and I'll have that. But when I do that and then I breastfeed and then I go back to sleep, hopefully, when I get up, I'm just really hungry and I just have to eat something that's, you know, filling. So I might do something that I'm not supposed to do, which I have. So during the daytime, I'm better able to stick to it for the most part. I did I think I mentioned it in another video. I did have one muffin that one day and I felt so guilty eating it, but it was just right there and I'm like, no, I'm on a diet, I'm not gonna eat it. But then I'm like, okay, it's just one muffin and it's the smaller one. You know, you have the big can't remember the brand, but you have a bigger one and then you have the smaller one. I had the smaller one. I didn't eat it completely, but I still had it and I shouldn't have. But again, this is going to be like more like a lifestyle for me, not just boom, I do this for like a week or two and then I stop. I'm going to try to, you know, do this as long as I can. So first week of doing it, I had one muffin. I'm not going to beat myself over it. No, I'm not. Like, I should have done better, but I know I will get better. So I'm just going to pick myself up when I've already picked myself up and dust myself off, and back it again this week. So yesterday I cooked dinner, a lot of food. I did regular rice and beans. I did brown rice for myself. I did some baked chicken, and then I did fried chicken for my family, and then I did some tripe. I also did some coconut shrimp. Well, shrimp in coconut sauce. So I do not bring seafood to work because, you know, not everyone likes the smell of it. So what I did last week was the chicken that I cooked was for lunch and the salmon was for dinner. So this week I have chicken for lunch again, and I have the shrimp for dinner. I didn't do a lot, so I know I'm gonna have to cook again. So yeah. What else? I only worked out once on my bike. I made a video of that too. So there was one morning that I got up and to wake myself up, kind of, sort of, excuse me, I did some warm-up like exercise. So I guess I could say that could count for me working out twice last week. Excuse me. Stuff. I am just taking it slowly, one step at a time, one day at a time. And last week is done and over with, and this week I am brand new and I'm starting a new, well, I'm not restarting, I'm just, you know, gonna continue with where I left off and just keep on going. So I will, oh yeah, so for snacks today I brought so I'm having my smoothie right now that I made. I have my tea, I have water, I have another bottle of water in my lunchbox. I have some green apples and peanut butter. I also have some grapes. I have a banana. I have for my lunch I have the brown rice with the baked chicken that I did yesterday and some veggies that I steamed, which I did that yesterday too. I forgot to mention that. So I'm gonna do that for lunch. Other things I have to snack on, I have we call it, I have my let's see, oh my god, yogurt. I have my yogurt, and I like to have my yogurt with cereal. So I have a cereal that has the it's like a crunchy cereal. I don't put a lot in it, I just put a little bit. So I have that for snacks. I might not eat it all, but I want to make sure that if I'm hungry, I have something and I don't have to like stop and buy like fast food, or, you know, be tempted to actually to stop and buy that kind of stuff. So that's the rundown of last week. Thank you guys for watching my video, and if you guys like the video that you just watched, or the ones that you watched before, hopefully you have, please do not hesitate to hit that like button and also the subscribe button. So yes guys, that was my update of what I did last week. I know I could have done better. There's always room for improvement, which I'm willing to take. I'm just looking around right now because everyone is driving up in the parking lot. Yes, it's about time for me to go inside. 15 minutes, excuse me, I'm still so tired. But yeah, so that was my journey last week, and I will be continuing this week on that very same journey. I will try my very best to make better choices, especially when I have to get up in the early mornings to, you know, take care of the baby. Yeah, so hit like, hit subscribe, leave a comment or two, and again, thank you guys so much for watching my video. Yes, bye guys.